Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about OEE, that is known as Overall Equipment Effectiveness, is a lean manufacturing tool and universal best practice to monitor, evaluate and improve the effectiveness of a production process. This could be an assembly line, machining cell, packaging line, filling machine, etc. We use OEE because it helps us to see and understand our production process by quantifying and visualizing all losses from the production line and machine. OEE shows what we produced with our resources and what we could have produced. OEE in production is not only an indicator of performance but more importantly a continuous improvement tool that allows us to eliminate waste and to target the 6 big losses in manufacturing that are present in virtually in every production facility. Wasting our resources and operating below our true potential is not a sustainable strategy today. Besides, using the concept of OEE in manufacturing can help companies remain competitive in the advent of the Industry 4.0. OEE is a total measure of performance that helps focus improvement on the most critical and common areas of productivity loss. These fall into 3 primary categories: availability, performance, and quality. OEE shows us how effectively we utilize our plant and production equipment. It also shows how effectively we can deliver quality products to the customer. The concept of the 6 big losses has its origins in the development of TPM. Having an awareness and understanding of the 6 big losses enables us to identify them in operation. Afterward, the focus is to eliminate or minimize its effect. Now we'll understand one by one these all 3 categories. First, we'll understand availability. What is availability? Availability is the proportion of plant running time that is available for production. The losses in this category include unplanned and planned stops. So first we'll discuss unplanned stops. From the time when equipment is scheduled for production but it is not running due to unplanned events like equipment breakdown, unplanned maintenance, lack of operators or materials. The second category falls planned stops. From the time when equipment is scheduled for production but it is not running due to planned events like changeover, tooling adjustment, cleaning, plant maintenance and quality inspection, meetings, toolbox talks, etc. So these are the 2 categories which falls in the basket of availability losses. So the second type of loss is performance loss. So first we'll understand what is performance. So the second component of OEE compares the actual running speed of the plant or equipment against its specified operating speed. So we categorize performance losses as micro stops and slow cycles. So now we'll understand first what is micro stops. The time when the equipment stops for a very short period of time, typically a minute or less. With the stop, often the operator solve the issue. They can be repetitive, same problem, different day, which can make operators blind to their impact. Examples can be misfits, material jams, incorrect settings, misaligned or blocked sensor, equipment design issue, and periodic quick cleaning. So these all kind of losses falls in the
micro stops category. Then slow cycles is the second form of the losses falls in the performance category. We'll discuss about slow cycles. The time when equipment runs slower than the specified cycle time for per component. It may be consequences of dirty or worn out equipment, poor lubrication, substandard materials, poor environmental conditions, wrong setting in PLC, or human factors. Now the third kind of loss is quality loss. So now we'll understand what is quality. The third component of OEE measure quality, which is simply the proportion of actual production throughput which meets the customer specification exactly and is right the first time. Quality losses fall into two categories: production rejects and startup rejects. First, we will understand production rejects. Production rejects are the defects that we have produced during stable production, including those that we can rework, as OEE measures quality based on right first time. Then the second kind of losses in the quality category is startup rejects. Startup rejects are the defects that we have produced from startup until stable production. They can occur when any equipment startup. However, production teams tend to track them the most after changeover.
So after getting the value of availability, performance and quality, now just we have to multiply these all three value and the output will come as OEE.